Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers. We were having some technical difficulties, but everything should be fine now. We're coming into the game with a 7-6 Augusta lead. Rosendahl on the baseline. He'll try getting it out to Radical. Radical tries to get the layup. We'll draw the foul, and the Lancers have a chance to go. Thanks to all of you who are tuning in tonight to watch this C-team matchup, as well as potentially the JV and varsity games later today. Drew, like I said, will be doing JV, and then I'll be doing varsity as well. Radical's first free throw comes up short, and Thompson will take a quick timeout for the Lancers before he shoots his second. We've also got a band performance tonight, but we're looking forward to the season opener for home opener for guys basketball. That's tonight. It's been a pretty back and forth game so far. Neither team's been up by more than 2 points at a time. And scorers right now are Anderson with 2 and Radical with 4 for the Lancers. And Little Fair and Pettit both have 2 points for Augusta, and Hoff has 3. Now for his second free throw will be Radical. Second free throw is no good. Rosendahl's there for the rebound. Tries to make the follow-up shot. It's no good. And Little Fair will come out with the ball. He'll give it to Pettis. Wants pass to 9. We'll give it to Irwin instead. Irwin, deep 2. No good. Rosendahl comes out with it. He's going to use his speed to try and get around 9. Tries maybe getting it to Pfeiffer or getting it off the legs of Little Fair, but Little Fair will maintain control, and this will go right back to Augusta. 9 wants to give it to Pettis up top. Sees Hoff down low. Hoff makes the spinning layup, and the Beavers are now up 9-6. Anderson taking it down for Green. Rosendahl wide open. Sees Buck down low. Buck with a quick set shot. No good. Rosendahl is there for the rebound. This one's no good as well. And that's a foul on Rosendahl. Pass down low to Pettis isn't picked up by Rosendahl instead, just a bit too far in front of him, and Rosendahl take it down for Green. Rosendahl sees Anderson in the top right corner, back up top. They'll give this one to Lewandowski, and Anderson top left. Anderson lobs it across to Eichstead. Eichstead wants to give it to Rosendahl inside, but that's kicked off the foot of Nye instead, and it's Augusta ball. Pettis up top. We'll toss it to Nye. Nye's trying to get around Lewandowski, has to give it out to Little Fair instead. Pettis up top. Anderson giving him some high pressure. And that's Little Fair. Has a bit of space on Buck. He'll give it to Nye. Lewandowski slips while defending, but Nye loses the ball either way, and Anderson will pick it up for Green. Buck, Eichstead. Nice bucket from Anderson will bring the score to 8-9, still in favor of the Beavers. But the Lancers have the ball here and a chance to go into double digits. Anderson pass to Rosendahl. Rosendahl makes the shot. And the Lancers have retaken the lead at 10-9. Pettis tries for a layup, bit too high off the backboard, but Hoff comes out with the ball. Pass to Irwin. Irwin takes inside, gets it out to Nye instead. Nye, back to Irwin. Irwin sees an open lane. Shot comes up short, but he is there. Hoff sends it out to Pettis up top. Pettis now for the try. This layup is also no good. It's kind of like hooking the layups in instead of like just going straight up for the basket, and that might have been a part of why you're missing. Bad pass from Rosendahl out of the reach of Eichstätt. We'll give the ball right back to the Beavers. We have Martell, Lee, Mack, and Gant in. Martell for the Beavers and everybody else for the Lancers. And Rosendahl as well, or Radical as well. Almost a full sub for the Lancers. Only Lewandowski stays in. Pettis. Houses to Hoff. Back to Pettis on the cut. And this is good. Beavers quickly retake their slim lead, but the Lancers have another chance to get it right back here. Matt. Sees Lewandowski, right corner. He'll drive along the baseline. Has to get it back out to somebody. He'll bounce pass to Mack. Mack now, stuck in the corner. Lee is open. And now Lewandowski up top. Good passing game by the Lancers here. Radical will drive inside. Radical comes out with the ball again. Second one is no good. Augusta ball. And Pettis will take it down. 2:45 left in the first half. That's a close one, all right. Pettis layup, no good. Now he's chance to make a jumper, and this one will sink. Pettis now with 6 points on the night. Mack for White. Sees Lewandowski. Ball was pass a bit. Hangs onto it. And Thompson will take a full timeout here. 2:18 on the clock. Beavers are up 13-10. We will be right back. You're back from the timeout. It is a Augusta ball after the Lancers let it roll out of bounds instead of getting called for an over and back. Hoff will inbound to Pettis up top. Chance to run a play here. They like the 5-out kind of play from the looks of it. Pretty standard play to run in C team and KD because it's nice and simple and it works pretty well. Number with the rebound for the Lancers. Radical will take it down for Green, and he will give it to Rosendahl. Nice break up by Nye, but he can't make a move on Rosendahl. Deep two, no good. Nye again. It's a little fair. Nye. Pettis, and the Beavers will once again try and run their 5 out. Lancers is just running some man defense right now. Nye down low. Shot is no good. Rosendahl there for the rebound. He's got a high vertical, so he can snag that one onto the hands of Hoff. Drives along the baseline, sees Mac. Mac, deep 2. Hits the top of the backboard. That is still inbounds though. Melner with the 2. This one's no good. Rosendahl there for the board. Out to Mac. Mac fakes a 3 on Pettis, gives it to Melner instead. And Melner will get called for the travel. Got to set a pivot foot. This one will go to the Beavers. 51 seconds left on the clock, and the Beavers are hoping for another quick couple points to increase their lead to maybe a 5 or 6 before the end of the half. Pettis. Little fair. Now Pettis, open 3, comes up short. Hoff is there for the rebound though. Makes a spin move on Radical and a simple layup. Hoff now is 7 points. Lancers really want a couple points before going into the timeout. And Rosendahl gets called for the carry. That'll be his second of the night. And 10 seconds on the clock. Augusta getting on a couple points. Hoff wide open. Lancers try to find the step. And Lancers need a quick score. Lee can't get the shot off on time. It'll be 15-10 going into the half in favor of the Beavers. And we will be back in a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Welcome back to the second half of, or welcome to the second half of the C team matchup, where it's Lancer ball. They are down by 17-10 in favor of Augusta. This has been keeping it close, but fell a bit behind at the end of the first half. Let's see what they're trying to do to change things up here. There's no passes across to Radical. Radical second, it's a shot, really gonna win. And the Lancers will cut their deficit to 5. Pass to 9. Nice move on Rosendahl. Off down low. He'll get it to Martel. Now Little Fair. Martel, left corner, he'll dribble up. Rosendahl face guarding. Anderson's really go for the steal, but can't quite get it. Pettis up top. Needs a pass. Sees Little Fair cutting inside. Shot is no good. And Nye will lose it out of bounds. This one will go to the Lancers. Lee will take it down for Green. He'll give it to Lewandowski. Anderson in traffic. Sees Radical across. Radical will take a shot. No good. Knocked out of bounds by the Beavers. Stays with the Lancers. Lancers gonna run a box inbound play. Reese left corner. Lewandowski left corner. Anderson on top, sees Radical. Radical, he'll try to drive inside, loses it off the foot of Martel. Quick thinking there by Martel to avoid the travel. He'll get it to the Hoff, and it is Beavers ball. Nice screen from Hoff. Pettis has a chance for an open 3. No good. Rosendahl rebounds. To Radical. Radical will try driving. Jumper, no good. And Martel will pick this one up for purple. Pettis taking it. Pettis makes the move on Anderson. Tries with his left. Layup is no good. And Rosendahl picks it up for the Lancers. Gets called for a carry again. Willits will come in to replace Lee, his first time in tonight. Nice deep inbound to Martel. He'll get it to Littlefoot. Pass to Pettis. Anderson's getting a bit of space, but not too much. Pettis will take it up top. Martel. Pettis cuts inside. Now in the corner. Anderson with tight defense. And he'll get it out to Martel up top. Martel sees a chance to drive. Knocked away by Anderson. Lewandowski will pick it up. And gets called for a travel. Back in to replace Anderson. Off inbounds to Pettis. Pettis chance for another 3. This one's a bit long. Nye with the follow-up. Loses it off the side of the backboard. Now to Pettis. Up top. Pettis wide open 3. No good. Martel gets the shot off on Radical. It's no good. It's long. Now Pettis sees Little Fair up top. Lewandowski with the steal. He'll slow down and wait for his teammates. Breaks Nye's ankles, avoiding the steal. He'll give it to Radical. Radical dribble along the top. Sees Rosendahl down low. Rosendahl, quick layup. Let's go. Anderson, Radical, and Rosendahl are the only 3 scorers for the Lancers right now. Anderson and Rosendahl both with 4, and Radical with 6. Pettis, open lane for the layup. Let's go. Meanwhile, Pettis has 8 for the Beavers. Off has 9. And then Little Fair also has 2. Woods dribbling along. Sees Lewandowski on the baseline. It's trapped out to Mack. 3. It's good! Tries to make a move on Willis. He'll drive inside, gets Radical here to help. And Rosendahl was the last touch before this got outside of bounds. Lancers have cut their deficit to just 2. And that's a timeout from the Beavers. We'll be back in just a little bit. Offensive down low. Some confusion, maybe a psych play from Pettis, but either way, the Beavers will get a 2 there. And the Lancers had all 5 guys down low to play defense. And there was a foul on the play called on Matt. And Nye was on the line while attempting the free throw. The Lancers are now down by 4. Rosendahl sees Mack. Mack has Martell on him. Down low. Rosendahl, jumper. No good. Radical knocks it out to Rosendahl. And it'll get knocked out of his hands and stay with the Lancers. Moss and Pfeiffer in to replace Lewandowski and Mack. Rosendahl inbounds to Melner. Melner out to Pfeiffer. There's a bit of space. We'll get it to Radical. Radical makes a move on Pettis. It's knocked out of his hands, so he'll pick it up again. And Moss tries getting it out to Pfeiffer. It's intercepted by Pettis. Augusta ball. They're up by 4. Off to a Little Fair. Pettis has a bit of space. And Martell up top. Off in the top left corner. Gets it to Martell, bottom left. Real fair, right back to Martell. Jumper 2, no good. Rosendahl is there to pick this one up for the Lancers. Off almost follows there, but manages to avoid it. Rosendahl will draw to the right baseline, under the basket. Needs an out. Tries getting into Rosendahl, knocked away by Pettis. Theo Pettis, number 11, has certainly been going to work for this Beavers team. He's doing a good job. Bounce pass to him is knocked away by Rosendahl, and Radical will pick it up. Rosendahl out to Mellner, and Rosendahl draws the ball. This one's on Pettis, his first foul. Rosendahl inbounding down low. Price will come in to replace Littleford. Into Radical. Radical. Jumper. Comes up short. Price will pick this one up. And will pass it to Pettis. Lobs it down to Nye. Can't get the shot off on 3 Lancer players though. And the Lancers will hold it their 4-point deficit. Melmer has space. He'll drive to the baseline on the right. Out to Pfeiffer up top. Pfeiffer gets it back out to Melmer. Rosendahl inside. Gets off the shot. No good. Good aggression by Melmer to pick it up for the Lancers. Radical is there. The shot. It's good! Lancers fought hard for those 2 points, but he certainly did the work deserving. Pettis up top. Sees 9. Pettis cuts inside. 9 drives. Layup high off the backboard. And Rosendahl loses it off of his hands. Buck, Lewandowski, Gant, and Eichstedt in to replace Radical, Melner, Moss, and Pfeiffer. Only Rosendahl stays in. Hoff. Inbounds to Pettis. Blocked from behind by Rosendahl. He is not letting that one happen. The 3 from Hoff. Too far. Eichstedt is there for the rebound. Sees Buck. Buck will wait for his teammates. Good idea. Just a bit too much traffic there. Rosendahl, Eichstedt. Eichstedt. Pass off was knocked away by Pettis. Buck picks it up. No good. Martell picks it up and he will give it to Pettis. Wide open 3 from Price. And the Beavers will increase their lead to 5. A little bit of action happening here. Rosendahl for White. We'll drive to the right baseline. Wants to get it across to Lewandowski, but it's a bit behind him. Lewandowski can't pick it up. Radical and Lee in for Gant, and Rosendahl finally gets to the break. Pettis now for Purple. Wants to get it down low to Price, but Radical is right there and waiting. He'll take it down. Gets it up to Lewandowski. Takes a 3. Buck. And now Eichstedt up top. Quick passing here. Radical has space. Buck. Slings it across Lewandowski. Knocked out of his hands by Price. He maintains control. Radical has a screen from Lee. Price making a move. Loses off of Pettis' foot. And Augusta will take the ball back. Rosendahl and Anderson preparing to come back in for them. Down low to Hoff. And 1. Hoff makes the quick layup. He's got 11 tonight. Chance for 12 here with this free throw. Anderson and Rosendahl in to replace Eichstedt and Buck. And and this foul was on Buck, his first. Free throw from Huff. Off now single-handedly has almost half of the Beavers' points tonight. Lead, quick three. No good. Little Fair is there for the rebound. He sees Irwin down low. Anderson manages to break it up just in time to prevent the layup. Rosendahl pick it up. He will give it to Anderson. Anderson now. Timeout from Coach Thompson for the Lancers. With 6 minutes left on the clock and down 8, they're going to want to figure out something here pretty quick. Be back in a minute. Back from the timeout, 6 minutes left on the clock for the Lancers to cut down their 8-point deficit. A three from Lewandowski is certainly helping out though. It's a nice bucket from Lewandowski, another one of the JV swings. 2-for-9 response will change the Beavers lead to 7. Trying to make a move, gets it out to Rosendahl. Rosendahl on the baseline, reverse layup. It's no good. Anderson with the follow-up. They'll make this one. Now Pettis taking it up top for the Beavers. They're up by 5. Good breakup by Radical. He has space. Only Pettis is there. Tries making a move on him. I think that one got knocked out of his hands. No foul call, but it'll stay with the Lancers, and Mack will come in to replace Lee. Rosendahl inbounding down low for Green. And Martell also coming in to replace Irwin. Rosendahl sees Mack. Thinks about a three. Decides to give it to Anderson instead. Anderson slips. Knocked out of Rosendahl's hands from behind. Rosendahl keep it in bounds. What a reach. That's called for a travel. I guess his foot maybe slid a little bit while he was trying to keep that in bounds. It'll go to the Beavers though. And it was not how I was expecting that possession to turn out. And Coach Halverson for the Beavers will take a 30-second timeout with 4:44 on the clock. Be right back. Back from the timeout, Lancers trying to apply some pressure here. Rosendahl's got to do a good job on defense though. Pettis. Hop. And back to Pettis up top. They're going to set up their 5-out that they've been running for the entirety of this game. Pettis to Littlefair. Inside. And this foul will be on Rosendahl probably. Yep. Rosendahl's third. He's playing aggressive tonight. But that's part of why the Lancers have kept it to just 5 right now. First free throw from Pettis is good. He now has 9 on the night. Chance for 10 here. Second one no good. Rosendahl rebounds. Rosendahl's been in for basically the entirety of this game. He's got to be pretty tired by now, but he's putting in work, that's for sure. Matt sees Anderson. Anderson will take the 3. No good. Rosendahl rebounds. Knocked out of his hands by Nye. Nye loses it at the foot of Lewandowski. Pettis picks it up. And the Beavers will reset with just under 4 minutes on the clock. Inside to Pettis, somehow keeps control but doesn't make the shot. And Rosendahl pick it up and take it down himself. Lancers need 6 to tie it up. Wants to get it out to Lewandowski, who manages to get there in time. Back to Rosendahl. Anderson now. Is it his space? Radical. Radical looking for a pass. He'll use his dribble to get it inside to Rosendahl. Rosendahl being triple teamed. Back is wide open. Another 3 from the corner. That's 2 for 2 now. The Beavers might be questioning whether they should be leaving them open now, as the Lancers are down by just 3 with 3 minutes on the clock. Inside to Nye. Gets off the shot. And just like last time, Nye with a quick response after a 3 from Matt. Knocked away by Martel. Matt tries getting into it. Nye will pick it up for the Beavers. They'll set up their play. Pettis in the corner. Nye has an open lane. Layup, no good. Nice snag by Anderson. He'll take it down for Green. Across Rosendahl. Rosendahl with a 3. Too far. Anderson is right there for the rebound though, and will draw the reach off of Motown. Lancer ball down low. Good court vision by Anderson, being right there. And Lancers will run their box play. Bounce to Anderson. Anderson sees Matt. Matt thinks about a 3, won't take it. Anderson sends it across to Lewandowski. Tipped by an eye, but Lewandowski will pick it up. Rosendahl, jumper 2. It's good. Lancers fighting hard. And with just 2 minutes left, they're down by 3. This is anybody's game. After a 30-second timeout from Coach Alverson, 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Two minutes on the clock. Beavers inbounding. Pettis, right back to Hoff. Pettis has space for a three. No good. Anderson is there for the rebound. And that is the first jump ball of the game. Anderson couldn't quite snag this one away from Hoff, and this will go to the Beavers. Hoff looking for an inbound. Sees 9. He'll get off the shot. No good. Anderson is there for the rebound. Anderson and Rosendahl both have been going to work this game for the Lancers. And that is either a block or a reach on Martel, either way. It's a foul on 20, and it's Lancer ball down low. They're down by just 3. Rosendahl looking for an inbound. Sees Mack. Quick 3 from the corner. This one just a bit too far. Lewandowski picks it up. Anderson up top. He's got the 3. No good. Rosendahl picks it up. Gets a screen for Mack. Inside for the jumper. Lancers have cut their steady deficit from the end of the first half now to just 1 point. They could take the lead here with just over a minute left on the clock. Hoff with the ball for Purple. Custer really wants to hold on to the ball, but I don't think they can afford to just go without shooting. Irwin. Back out to Hoff. Nobody there to help. Joshua Hoff now has 14 points tonight. Lancers need some points here. 53 on the clock. Bobs it to Matt. Now Pettis is on him. Matt gets it out to Anderson. And a timeout from Coach Thompson. I think that's his last of the game. With 44.5 seconds on the clock, the Lancers are down by just 3. It's very winnable for either team here. The Beavers hold on to the lead that they've had since the end of the first half. Or will the Lancers finally come back after having a decent lead in the first few minutes? Stay tuned to find out. Bit of lineup confusion here from the Lancers. It'll be Anderson inbounding for Green. He'll get it into Rosendahl up top. Lancers need 3 points to tie it up for it to take the lead. Rosendahl draws the shooting foul. That's Pettis' 3rd tonight. And Rosendahl with a chance to take 2 layups. Probably best case scenario for the Lancers here is he makes the first, misses the second, but Anderson or Radical picks it up and makes a layup. He'll miss the first free throw though, and you can hear a grunt of frustration. He knew that one wasn't going in from the moment it left his hand. Not for the second. This one's no good. Lancers applying across. 37.7 seconds on the clock. And that's a 30-second timeout from Coach Alverson. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back from the timeout, 37-3 on the clock. Lancers are applying a press. Inbound to Pettis. Rosendahl is right there. He's trapped in the corner. Sends it across the hop. Pettis passes denied just before the 8 seconds. Bad pass. Pettis for the layup. No good. Anderson picks it up. 27 on the clock. He'll take it down. Sees Mack in the corner. Wide open three. Blocked by Pettis, too far. Radical loses it off of his own leg. And that will go to the Beavers. Pettis barely managed to get a finger on that three from Mack. And Hoff inbounding. Lobs it deep to Knott. Irwin is also there though. Pettis. And now the Beavers just have to run a bit of time off the clock. Questionable forward back call. I would say that was off the foot of Rosendahl myself, but it'll go to the Lancers regardless, and Thompson will take a timeout. 5.2 seconds left on the clock. Lancers basically have to shoot a three here, and let's see if we can get something of a miracle bucket for maybe Matt or Rosendahl. Or Lewandowski. He has also made a three this game. Answer ball, Rosendahl inbounding. Radical. Rosendahl. He's a quick three. Bit of a choke under the pressure. He's pretty mad at himself for that one. That's okay. Lancers put up a good fight. 34-31 in favor of the Beavers. And if the Lancers hadn't fallen behind a little bit in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half, I think that they would have taken this one. Thank you for tuning in for our CT matchup tonight. This was Alex Milner behind the camera, and that's your ILHS behind the mic, signing out for now. See you later.